Hey, hey guys, how's it going? What's up? What's going on? Hang on. Need to do some housekeeping here. All right, that's better. All right, get it all set up. All right, so how's it going, guys? Hopefully everybody's doing good, and hope you're having a good one. So tonight's a little bit different night. I don't know. Figured I'd go with something different, a little different tonight. Since it's the middle of the week, I guess. And let's see. So actually, I got something I'm gonna try a little bit later, but I should have posted this. I actually made some pizza tonight, and still got the leftover. Bad. And this one is actually really good. And I made it with how was it? Pillsbury, the pizza roll. And the pizza, like the pizza roll tube, the one you know, like the poppin' fresh dough, you know, the biscuits and stuff, you pop open the drawer. And this one I made is cheeseburger pizza. You can see that it is pickles, ground beef, onions, and then that's mayo and ketchup for the sauce, and then it's cheddar cheese and ground beef. So this is actually really good. I've made it before. I did an actual video, what's for dinner, but I use like regular dough, but you can make your homemade dough. You could even do it on French bread if you really wanted, but this is pretty good. Really simple. Just brown the meat, mix up the ketchup and the mayo for a sauce, put the cheese, sliced up onions and pickles, and then I had a little extra, so I put it on the top. It turns out really good. Now, you don't have to do that. You don't have to use pickles. You can put all the regular stuff you would on a regular pizza or a regular cheeseburger. You can put, you know, cheese slices. You could put tomatoes. You can put lettuce, jalapenos, mushrooms, grilled mushrooms. You know, whatever you want to do, just translate it into a pizza. But I think the pickles and onions go really well. So, should do it that way. But it is good. And a lot of the times you can use either, you could use bubbly, you could use the frozen bread dough to make a pizza crust. You can use, a lot of places have pre-made pizza crust in a bag, like Trader Joe's, some of the grocery stores. Sometimes you could even get it from a pizza parlor. Ask them for some dough. They'll sell it to you for a couple bucks. Or make it from scratch if you really want to. If you have a bread making machine, you want to go through all that trouble, yeah, simple. So that one's pretty good. A little bit different change of pace, not regular tomato sauce. Now you could put, you could put barbecue sauce down. You can put mustard, mustard and ketchup. You can put mustard, ketchup, mayo mix. A whole lot of different things you can do. Hot sauce. Possibilities are endless. So, but what I did was I finally got to these. They've been up in my freezer for like ever. And I don't even know, I can't even remember when I found these. I don't even know if they're still there. These are from Foster Farms. They're called Mighty Bites. And these are wild buffalo. And they actually turned out really good. What it is they're little chicken triangles. You put them in the oven, you put them in the microwave, you heat them up from frozen, and then they have a sauce that you coat, or the spices that you coat, and you toss them in there, and that's what you get when you coat them with the buffalo sauce. I mean, it actually turned out pretty crispy. I did them in the air fryer, so you get the nice coating on them. Yes. Fairly crispy too. A little bit of kick to it. And if you wanted to go even hotter, you can add hot pepper, hot sauce. But pretty good. I'm gonna have to try and find those again. I think they still have them. And I think they had other flavors. I think they had like barbecue. I don't know, garlic, honey mustard. I'm not sure. I have to go look again. And it could be that they're discontinued. You know, it's been a while since I got them. But they're always coming out with different items like that. So you never know. Just keep your eyes out for them. Pretty spicy too. Not super spicy, but got a kick. Reminds me of like shake and bake. I remember when you do the pork chops or chicken, you'd fry it up, you'd coat it, well, you'd coat it up, you put it in the bag, and then you'd shake it and bake it. Like the Ricky Bobby shake and bake. So yeah, that was I think they still have it. You use it on pork chops, chicken. I don't know if you do it on steak, but yeah. Mighty fine. Well, shoot. That figures, maybe because I put too many videos out today. I don't know. Yeah, well. I am not surprised, because I did a couple other ones. I did the 2 videos, and then I did the overnight one, and then I did that extra one. So yeah, it's YouTube for you. I tweeted it out. I don't know if anybody's going to be on or not, but oh well. So yes, I got the Mighty Fine. Then I have the cheeseburger. I made a cheeseburger pizza too. So I got the little bit left over of my cheeseburger pizza too. So homemade cheeseburger with pickles and onions. Taters. Mighty fine taters. Yeah. Oh. Anyway, yeah. Pretty cool. I forgot that I had those things in a long time. Yeah, mayo and ketchup. That's what I don't know if you can see it there. Mayo and ketchup on the bottom. I put a little on the top too. Just ground beef, cheese, mayo and ketchup for the sauce, and thin sliced onions and dill pickle. That's it. I mean, you could add like I said, you can add other things. You could put tomatoes, you could put lettuce, relish if you really wanted. Jalapenos, you could do grilled mushrooms, whatever you would put on a cheeseburger. Kind of bring it over. This one I used, this is the Pillsbury pizza in a tube. And when you pop it open and you unroll the dough. So I went with that. Yeah, it's the pizza dough in a tube. I mean, it was easy enough. Sometimes you can get, like I said, you can get them Grocery stores, they have them in a bag, pre-made dough. You can get the frozen bread loaves and use that. You could make it from scratch. They have mixes, some of them make it homemade. Um, you can even go to, sometimes you can go to your local pizzeria and ask them for a little bit of dough. They'll sell it to you for a couple bucks. Or you can get, you can even go to the, probably Papa Murphy's and just ask for dough. Nothing on the pizza. Just dough. But yeah, Little Caesars are one of those, I guess. But it's easy enough. So, and these things were actually pretty good. They're These are chicken nuggets, and then they have a buffalo seasoning that you coat them with. And they're actually pretty good. So you can see that. Get them, you shake, after they're done, you shake them up, add the seasoning to it. Pretty good. Almost like a, little spicy too. I actually have some, a little bit of blue cheese. Do that. Oh yeah. I come prepared. I know some people do ranch, some people do, I don't know, what else would you do? Yeah, you know what? And I don't know where I got them. This has been a long, I've had these probably for like a year in the freezer. Keep forgetting about them. Foster Farms. So see if you can find them. I think they had other flavors too. I think they had like nacho, maybe barbecue. I'm not sure. I got them so long ago I forgot about them. So yeah, that's what I've been working on tonight. And hopefully you guys have been doing good, staying warm, I guess. I don't know if it's warm or cold or whatever, but we will see. Yeah, they're okay. Now, I couldn't read the date on the bottom here. It says best if before 8/7/20, 92/20. 29/2/20. 8/7. I don't know. I don't know if you could read that. That's the by date. I'm not sure. I'm still alive, so it's okay. But yeah, not too bad. Certainly good for a late night snack. Yeah, I guess you couldn't do that. Comparable to the what was it, the ghost pepper kind of spicy nuggets, or, but it's not really like, it's that kind of gravelly coating. So yeah, that's the only thing. Doesn't have like the tempura batter. That's the only trouble. See, there we go. Not bad. I had to do the whole thing because that sauce. I might have tried them once or twice. They're okay. There was one I did not like. I think it was El Monterey or one of those other ones I tried, and it was I got those burritos up there and they're still sitting up. I'm probably just gonna toss them. They weren't very good. And at one point they had those frozen, I think they were chimichangas, ghost pepper chimichangas. Those were different. And then they had a whole bunch of other kind of burritos and enchiladas and yeah, the taquitos. They got mini tacos. They've got those other ones, kind of like the Jack in the Box, the mini tacos, but so hopefully. But like right now, it's tough. Oh yeah, what is the red? I think it's Tina's burritos. They got the giant ones and they got the little ones. 2 for $1 or 3 for $1. And one of them was funny because it wasn't even real food. It was textured soy protein. Or textured soy food. It wasn't meat. It was whatever they considered was meat. Fake meat, I guess. Oh, that's a little bit spicy. So, what else? Oh yeah, I put the new video was the ramen one. Eventually. Like I said, right now, I don't know. I'm just not feeling the going to the drive-through kind of thing right now. I don't know. I just not really getting out as much as I did. I still gotta figure some of this stuff out. And next, yeah, I'll get it eventually. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff I gotta do. I just haven't been out. The next 4 months, I'm gonna be extremely busy because I got put on yet another testing panel. So for the next 4 months, I'm going to be on 3 different coffee testing panels, pretty much for almost like every week. And then like next week I got to do the whole week, and then like 2 weeks from then I got to do another week, and then the next one I got to do another week, and then and one of the weeks I've got that I just got put on, it's actually 2 tests in each day, so it's going to be 2-hour sessions. So it's going to be fun, but you know, when I get the final paycheck, that'll be good. But yeah, it's a lot of it's early morning. They're all 9 o'clock, and yeah, it's going to be for the next couple times. So work on that, and like I said, I figure once I get out and do the test, maybe I'll stop by on the way back and do some of those other tests, the Wendy's, the Jack in the Box, the maybe the Little Caesars. I don't know. I've still got a bunch of them that I've got to put up. Still got to do the veggie dogs. Got a couple sandwich reviews. I got some older reviews. I got a lot of stuff that I've still got to get processed and up. And yeah. And I've been trying to double up on stuff too. No, the way the sessions are on the ones that's just one, it's one a day for like an hour a day, and then on the other one, it's one hour and then another one another hour. It's a different kind of coffee. One's like, I don't know, white roast and dark roast and medium roast. I don't know. But yeah, one's like 9 to 10, and then the other one's like 10 to 11. And those are on certain days. But then the other ones are just 1 hour. Go in 1 hour, try your stuff, and then you're done. So, like I said, only thing is I got to get up early, got to be there by 9, and then I'm out by 10. So, not too bad. So we'll see how that goes. And let's see. Other than that, yeah, I've been keeping busy with getting all the reviews out, getting the cleared out. I'm starting to get stuff cleared out of the phone. If you noticed, I got a lot of older reviews. Some of the ones that I've been doing lately, the background was different. Didn't have hats. What else? Didn't have the hats. The background was different. Yeah, some of them were like, older things, and it was when I was first learning and stuff, so they're not as smooth as some of the other ones. But at least I got I got rid of the reviews. Yeah, those local rollers, essay. They were kind of like Takis, yeah. And they were comparable. I did another one, the Atomics, the kind of same thing, rolled chips, and always, most of the time, yeah, lime and chili. That's like a standard flavor. So for lime and chili, habanero lime seems to be what their standard formula. So yes, you can almost count on that. That was actually pretty good. So, yeah, I like the Takis. I know Takis got a lot of different flavors. Hey Kenneth, thanks for the thumbs up. So yes, and like I said, I was gonna do it, but I'm not sure that I don't want to do that. I had this. I was gonna put it on there, but I'm not gonna go that hot. No, actually, at this point, I don't have any snacks for game day, so I'll have to figure something out. Not a whole lot. Just chilling tonight. And like I said, I was having my buffalo chicken bites, and working on some other stuff. I'm clearing out all the stuff that I've already got. Yeah, that aardvark. If you saw the Lansing Air Burger, that was what I put on there. That's pretty hot, so don't take it lightly. It's very hot. I don't know what the Scoville count on this is. Sorry to hear that. Oh yeah, here, super easy red beans. You could use this for red beans and 1 tablespoon of aardvark hot sauce. Wow, in a big thing of beans. 2 cans of kidney beans, tomato sauce, an onion, and then 1 tablespoon of this. That'll go a long way. So yeah, it was pretty hot when I put it on that the chicken, and I put it on the fish. And like I said, I'm done with the McDonald's hacks now. Sorry to hear that, Kenneth. I hope everything's going good. Yeah, I feel you on that one. My knee's been killing me for the last little while. I think part of it's the cold weather. Yeah, they didn't say what the Scoville count was on that one. I have to look it up, but it is hot. Yeah, I put a couple drops on my noodles this morning, and really woke it up. So yeah, if you only put a couple drops in a big amount of stuff, it's not bad. But if you were to, like, take a tablespoon and just eat it, man, that'd be a sayonara time. Yeah, I know. I think part of it is, yeah, it could be the cold weather. It could be, it could be a lot of things. I know when you got cold weather, sometimes it's really tough. Has the joints aching, has the knee aching. Sometimes I've been having to take like ibuprofen and keep my knees up and stuff like that. It does get to you. The cold weather really gets the joints to aching, I'll tell you that. I don't know. Yeah. Well, do what you do. I guess you take it as it goes. Not much they can do. I can get a new knee. If I go to the doctor, I know exactly what they're gonna say, what they always say. Do some exercise, lose some weight. That's what they'll say. Standard answer. Start working out, do the exercise, get your knees in shape. So, I think they do that. That's like their standard answer. Oh, and the new thing is here, I don't know if it's where you're at, Kyle, but they just are changing the mandates. So starting, I think it's Monday, they're not going to be requiring people to wear masks in the stores and stuff anymore. They're not going to be requiring them, but they are going to be suggesting that you wear them. So now I don't know if all the stores are going to, take the signs down and then, say it's okay, you come in without a mask or whatever. Yeah, they're gonna they're loosening it here on Monday. So we'll see. I'm still gonna wear it, regardless, because I think a lot of the stores and stuff are still gonna suggest that you wear them. But there's some people that are, yeah, same thing. I'm sure there's still gonna be people there that are gonna be, I'm not taking any chances, and that's okay. If you want to wear it for yourself, that's cool. So, but that's what they said. We will see. But you still have to wear them in certain places like churches, schools, public transport like buses, hospitals, and a few other nursing homes, places like that. So you still have to wear them there. But, most of the places that you have to wear them that are required, restaurants, grocery stores, places like that, they're not going to require them. Yeah, figures. Oh well. Now I don't know how they're gonna. I think they're still gonna make you wear them at like those big events, Super Bowl, whatever else. So yeah, I'm not surprised. Um, hmm. Well, yeah, I also tried this other thing today too. I'm trying to figure out what it is. I think it's pancakes. I tried this one. I tried this Pop-Tarts mystery flavor, Mr. E. I think the contest is over. I haven't looked to see what it is. But it's absolutely no help. It's white, white in the middle. And then it's just got printed pictures and stuff on it. It's kind of cool. But I think it tastes like pancakes and syrup. That's my guess. Kind of like a marshmallowy coating in the middle. Well, not too bad. Maple syrup and pancake batter. I'm not sure if that's what it is, but that's kind of how I got out of the 5 I got from it. And then they got a lot of different ones too. I was gonna swing by Walmart. They got what peach cobbler. I think there's a banana cream one. A couple other ones. There are some new Pop-Tart flavors. Yeah, they have it. I've seen the Eggo waffle. I've seen oh yeah, peach cobbler. Some of them are only at Walmart. I wish the ones they would bring back that I had a while ago were the Jolly Rancher sour apple and sour watermelon. Those were actually really good. I don't know why. If they get something good, it's limited flavor, and it's like, So, what are they gonna do? I think they have some of the newer ones. They're always coming out. Pop-Tarts is always coming out with stuff. Yeah. Every once in a while, they come out with new seasonal flavors too. I wonder what coming up with that. Yeah, so I was gonna say I like the what is it, strawberry or the blackberry. So and the chocolate one's good, plain old chocolate. But yeah, blueberry and strawberry and raspberry, those are like standard ones. Been around for years. I'm not so big on the brown sugar, but certainly been around for quite a while. Some of them are still around. Some of them been, discontinued, changed to apple. I don't know. Do they still have those toaster strudels and all those other things that you can decorate with the toppings? I don't know. Remember they used to have a couple ones. Yeah, s'mores those were not bad. Yeah, the pumpkin pie was pretty good. I tried a bunch of them, different flavors. I can't remember all the ones I tried, but I know I've seen them. Sugar cookie. The ones that were weird were the half and half ones. They were like two flavors on one thing. That was kind of weird though. I don't like it when they don't have much frosting on them. A lot of the time they're just the plain ones and then just got like a little swirl of frosting on them. I like it with all the whole coating on the top where it's like totally frosted. And a good amount of filling. These ones were kind of light in the filling department. They're not overstuffed. And like I said, I don't know how do you guys eat your Pop-Tarts? Do you eat them? Do you put them in the toaster? Do you put them in the microwave? Do you eat them plain? Do you freeze them? They actually said you could eat them frozen. I don't know. I tend to just like them in the microwave or just plain. You put them in the toaster, they get a little bit too burnt on the outside before the middle gets done. Especially with the ones with no frosting on them. I remember I used to do the Pop-Tarts in the morning when I was going to like junior high. Donuts or Pop-Tarts was like, breakfast of champions. Donuts and Pop-Tarts and chocolate milk. That was like my standard thing, So always fun with that. Sometimes that would be in the vending machines. They would put the Pop-Tarts, they put the donuts, they put sometimes other things. Breakfast items, I guess. And then also chips and whatnot. But yeah, I've had my share of Pop Tarts and toaster strudels and Eggos. Lego my Eggo. And what was the other? Yeah, bunch of then breakfast bars were actually pretty good. Carnation breakfast bars. Those were actually I like the ones, the chocolate ones, and then they had the granola wasn't as good, but yes, the breakfast bars. And then they had the Carnation breakfast drink, and it was like chocolate, but it was kind of like, um, yeah, it was a weird mix and weird flavor. I think it was like I don't know what they mixed it in there. It wasn't like chocolate milk. It had all kinds of additives to it. It was okay, kind of like Ovaltine. Tasted like that a little bit, minerally flavors to it. Yeah, the Nature Valley. What was the other one? The Cliff Bar and the some of those other some of the other ones. Yeah, they're like extra tough. I didn't like those. Those Carnation breakfast bars remind me of the whatchamacallit, kind of like that, the wafer crunchy kind of things. But yeah, those granola ones were those were tough. I didn't like those all that much. Some of them were like rolled, and then they had like a middle. I know a lot of people use those for like on the go, quick snack. I never really went for that. A lot of times I do like a bagel, uh, toast sometimes. Normally I have noodles, but yeah, once in a while I have like, if I have something left over, if I have, um, just toast, bagel. It just depends. It also depends on what time I, get going. Sometimes, I'm having breakfast at like 11 or 12, and technically it's lunch. Well, just depends. I suppose you could do like with your ramen, you could do like a breakfast. You could do a breakfast ramen. AC Squad, how's it going? Sop. Oh yeah. Oh, and I was drinking this today. This is weird. Um, I don't know if I get this one again. It's not that bad. This is by Alani New. This one's cool. This is actually it's pina colada, but it's trippy hippie, man. I like the can. I might want to save this can. See all the watermelon, the pineapple, um, the lemon. It's trippy hippie, man. It's not bad. It's more pineapple. I thought it was going to be a lot more coconut. There's really not a lot of coconut in this one, so I'm not big on the coconut, but it's really cool, dude. Yeah, so you can see the coconut guy, little coconut dude, the pineapple. Really inventive cans. No alcohol. Energy drink. 10 calories. 200 caffeine in this can. Trippy hippie, man. Yeah, it's kind of cool. I have one other one I got to do, and I did some other ones. I got this other one. I already did one, and then the last one I got to do is called Electric Tie Dye. See, you can see that one. Another trippy can, man. So you can see the. I think this is cotton candy. Oh, cherry limeade. So yeah, you see the can, man. Yeah, really trippy, man. Now they don't have those flavors in the grocery store. I had to get them at GNC, but they have other flavors I've seen. Oh, it's pretty cool though. A lot of weird names, weird flavors, weird cans, but yeah, really cool. Yeah, that sounds good. I did another one that I did the other day. It was called cherry slush. Yeah, well, that's what I said. If you're not into the energy drinks, I understand. Um, go with the Kool-Aid, I guess. I don't know. I know some people can't handle the energy drinks. Yeah, it does make you anxious sometimes. When I first started doing them, yeah, I was a little bit jumpy. But this is supposed to be natural um energy from like coffee, coffee beans. So it's not supercharged like some of those other ones. Yeah, they have all that added taurine, guarana, all that other stuff. So some of these are natural. And I was supposed to get the new one today, but I think I might get it tomorrow. The Blue Shock. I'm still waiting on that. Yeah, I can't do that. Most I could do is maybe like two. And that's about it. Yeah, I'm sure. I know that when I used to work late nights, when I worked graveyard, I'd usually have one energy drink to keep me going. But back in the day, man, remember they used to have Jolt, double the sugar, double the caffeine, twice the fun. Or some people get like an espresso or cappuccino, keep them going. I know they would do the no dose or the caffeine pills, keep you going. That wasn't good. Shouldn't do those. But yeah, well, that's the thing. Some of these, like I said, some of these are like natural caffeine. So, anyways, not everybody's into the energy drinks, and I understand that because like they have like three times the amount of caffeine like uh, regular soda has or coffee. I forget how much they said a cup of coffee. I think a cup of coffee is like 90, maybe 75 to 90 caffeine. Same with like the can of Coke. I think it's like 75, 80, 90. Some of them have a little more, like Mountain Dew, I think has a little more. So, or if you do decaf, I guess. Drink the decaf. Don't get jumpy. Don't get jittery. Uh, so, yes, all the fun stuff, I'm telling you. They've got all the products that are out there. So, now, see this one, I don't think this one had taurine in it. I don't know to look at all this stuff, but it wasn't as bad. Have to look on the label, but it's like real small print. It might be in here. I can't hardly read it. So, yeah, no, the taurine's really tough. That's what's real heavy in like what's that one? Red Bull and the original like Monster. The original flavors and Rockstar, those are like heavy on that taurine, and it gives a kind of metallic-y flavor. And I don't like that one. I didn't like the original energy drink flavors that did real harsh. It was like, um, yeah, harsh chemically. That was like what killed those Mountain Dew Rise drinks. I couldn't do it. That zinc. I mean, it's supposed to help keep you immune. Oh, but it was like taking those the lozenges, the zinc coated lozenges to help keep you from getting sick. Had that real strong flavor, and I did not like that one. What was it? Luden's zinc, or I don't remember what one it was that had the zinc. They or Sucrets, maybe that was it. Remember Sucrets? Came in a little tin, or maybe it was nice, not ice. I remember that one. Came in a little blister pack, and you had to pop out each little one. Had the zinc coating lozenges. um, used to have all those things. Or when you were thinking, and then what was that? The other one I was thinking that was Airborne. You'd take that when you were getting sick, and it would help you keep you from getting sick. Yeah, that the other one, Luden's and Smith Brothers cough drops. I like the wild cherry ones. Those were actually really good. The Luden's ones. They're almost like candy. Just had menthol too. Yeah. Or Vicks. They really open up your nose. Oh yeah, emergency, that's the other one too. Yeah. It's supposed to help you keep you from getting sick. The minute you started feeling sick, you take it and it's like effervescent, kind of like Alka-Seltzer. It's supposed to help your cold move on. So I don't always end up doing the Theraflu thing whenever I got sick. I'd get the little packets, you mix it with the hot water or hot tea or something like that. It was actually pretty good. Also, yeah, hot tea, hot broth. Um, Not so much hot cocoa wasn't good. Sometimes apple cider, things to really open up your throat, help you. Hot tea with lemon, that's a pretty good one that everybody says. Drink hot tea with lemon, maybe. Help keep your sinuses open, clear your head. Yeah, that was always a standard cure. And they put the Vicks Vapor Rub and what else? Yeah, cough drops, Vicks Vapor Rub. They also had the Vicks inhaler, man. That was hardcore though. The little tubes. And all it was a plastic tube with a little pad that had the Vicks vapor um, inside, and then it was like you put it up in your nose and you sniffed it, it opened up. Yeah, Fireball will open it up. Yeah, that'll open your sinuses right away. Or yeah, or spicy food. Yeah, get yourself some nice spicy soup. Like the other day, I had Chinese. I had hot and sour soup. That was really good, and it was nice. And it was cold out. I had the hot and sour soup, and it just like it hit the spot. It opened up my nose. It made me feel nice and warm. It's really good. So yeah, hot spicy soup, hot broth, hot tea, or like you said, spicy food. You don't do it, especially things like hot sauce or something that really hits the back of your horseradish will do it. Yeah, the one place, my local place that does hot and sour soup was really good, and yeah, hot and sour. Uh, yeah, see, I never got into that, but yeah, I'm sure they did. That and the, was a Banaka, the Banaka breath freshener. Everybody had one of those. The little The little spray things. It was like peppermint and wintergreen, I think, were the main. And they had cinnamon too. Everybody had one of those. Or Altoids, that was the other one. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure it did. I'm sure there was lots of other things that people did, That they sometimes they would put inside that tube. They'd put other things inside that they would inhale. Stored certain things in there. Disguised it as the inhaler. Yeah. The little bottles, little vials. That was one way to sneak it, I guess. A lot of people, yeah, they would hollow out. They'd hollow out the inhaler, and then they'd put their own substance in there, and then people were just thinking they had a cold, and it reminds me of the one scene from Crocodile Dundee. The guy's getting ready to do some cocaine, and he's like, "Oh, you got to stop that nose, do you, buddy?" "Yeah, I got something that'll fix you right up." Takes it. He takes the hot water. He dumps it into the hot water. He says, "Get over that. That'll clear you right up." Yeah, he dumped all the cocaine in the pot of water and told him to just sit there under the towel and inhale. Didn't work the same way, but have you ride this rain in a minute. Right, crikey. I just watched that the other day too. Oh yeah, and I watched the last episode of the season of Book of Boba Fett. Man, you gotta love Boba Fett. So if you want a good series to watch, check that out. It I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but yeah, it was totally cool. And it had a tie into the Mandalorian, so I know everybody was into the Baby Yoda. There you go. Get your dose of Baby Yoda. Or Grogu, I think that's his name now. He's pretty bad too, I'm telling you. Can see where they're going with that. And now you got to wait till next year to see the new one. So, yeah. What else? I was watching other shows, trying to keep up with all the new releases. But now they're getting to the end of their season, so gotta find new things to watch. Watching old shows and just trying to find some stuff to do. Like I said, been spending a lot of time working on editing videos, clearing them out, and all that. So I just want to clear out my phone. I've made progress. I've got about, what did I get? Like about 20 gig of space off of there. So, yep, I'll make progress. I'll get it under 200. So I just gotta keep going at it. Let's see what else. Don't see that one. I was watching the Peacemaker. That's cool. I think they got a couple more episodes before that season's over. And let's see there was Discovery's coming back. I think a couple other shows are going to be out in a couple months. They're going to start them up again. Picard. They're supposed to do Strange New Worlds, which is another Star Trek spinoff. Hopefully Better Call Saul will start up soon. And a lot of them, yeah, final seasons for some of them. I just watched the one the other day. It was the series finale, and it was very disappointing. I hate when they do that. they just like end it, and then they kind of they wrap it up, and they wrap it up dumb, and that's what they did. I don't know. I think the writers ran out of ideas, and they just said, "Okay, we're gonna end it. It's over," and they all live happily ever after, and that's it. And you've been watching a show for a couple of years, and then it's like, what? They didn't really leave it. They didn't really finish it off. Kind of like with The Sopranos, fade to black. That's it. You don't know what happens. So, yeah, I watched the new one, The Many Saints of Newark. That was okay. I mean, it was kind of cool, standalone type thing, but it wasn't really much of a tie-in. It was neat, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe they'll come up with more later. Do a second chapter. Yeah, a lot of people did. Oh, Tazzy, what do you want? Yeah, it was like unresolved, Hey, kind of makes you think about the whole Dallas thing, It was all a dream. Didn't really happen. That's just lazy writers. I hate that too when you watch a series and then like they start changing it, and then usually like the last season, it gets ridiculous, it gets dumb, and then they just kind of go in a whole different direction, and you're like, okay, this is stupid. I watched that one. The one they had was Under the Dome. I remember that. NBC. It started out cool. It was like, hey, this is really cool. It's a mystery, and then you figured it out. And then like the last season or two, it wasn't based on the book. It wasn't based on anything else. They just kind of made it up as they went, and then they like ended it. And it's like you never really figured out what the dome was and why it was there. It was just kind of dumb. Yeah, I watched it too, and like I said, the first season was cool, and then yeah, the last one was just unbelievable. It was dumb, and then they didn't really answer any questions, and yeah, a lot of people. That happens a lot of times. People get real disappointed way they wrap things up. But there have been some exceptions with certain series where they actually wrapped it up really good. Yeah, the first season was good. That's because it was based on the book. And then the second and I believe the third seasons were like not based on the book. And I don't think he oversaw it. They went in a whole different direction. They made up the story as they went. Yeah, so and like they said, it jumped the shark. That happens a lot. They go in a different direction. They try to put. I never watched that one. My favorite so far as series finale, definitely had to be Breaking Bad. That was like classic ending. It was like, very well done. They wrapped it up, you know, and they kind of they didn't leave any question, maybe I'll take a look at it. Hi Taz, what you doing? Come on, Tazzy. Taz, what do you want? I think he wants attention. I haven't been paying much attention lately, so he wants petting, he wants attention. What are you doing? Stop rubbing. I can't pet you. There you go. Yeah, he's been really needy lately, I guess. Don't pay him much attention anymore. Come on, Taz. Tazzy, stop. Just go. Yeah, he's been pretty good lately. And Ziggy's sleeping up on the thing over there, so they've been pretty cool. Taz. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna have to go through some of these series and some of these older ones and figure out something good to watch. I kind of heard that was good, and there were a couple other ones. I went back and rewatched a couple of things. Trying to watch some of the ones, but the one application that I use, I couldn't get them to play. Certain episodes weren't there. Some of them were. Some of them weren't. What else was I watching? I was going back and watching Faulty Towers. Trying to watch some of the other British stuff. Are You Being Served? Uh, Never really got into that one. Oh, what was I watching too? Some of the ones that used to be on like some of these other A&E and TLC and some of those other ones. They were kind of cool. Used to watch a bunch of them. They used to be on, and they were kind of like, yeah, some people do. Some people are like into the supernatural and the detective shows and the other stuff. Everybody's different on, I guess, what they like. I tried watching some of those trendy ones. I tried watching Stranger Things. I couldn't get into it. I watched about 4 or 5 episodes. I just didn't get it. A lot of people were, that's like the best show ever, and some of these other weird ones. I might have to go back and watch some of these other ones that I didn't get to see. The one that was actually really good, I want to see if they, I keep meaning to see if they have a new season of it. It was actually Apple TV had it, and it was called For All Mankind. I don't know if they've got a new season. I got to look to see if they do. And then I started watching. I didn't watch all of it. I watched, what was it? I think it was on TBS or TNT. It was called Space Force. Steve Carell. It was actually about building the Space Force and going to the moon. It was a total comedy. But I don't know. I think they only did one season so far. A lot of them, they did them and then they kind of put them on hold. They usually have a lot of weird things on TNT, weird series. Some of them don't make it past the first season. They're just too hokey, too silly. There was a couple of them. I remember seeing them. Couldn't tell you the name of them. They were just really goofy. I don't know. I watched maybe 5 or 6 episodes, and then I kind of lost interest, and I didn't watch. I don't know. I don't know if they did another season. I think they probably only did the one thing, and it probably because it did tank. It was kind of not as funny as it could have been. But yeah, the other one was actually really good, and I think it was 2 seasons. I'm waiting for the new one. I don't know. Sometimes I don't know the production schedule. Sometimes I have to go back and see if they have a new season of it. And lately now, all these shows, not like it used to be when you would have the seasons. They would be like 13, 23 shows. Now a season is maybe 6 or a dozen shows per season. But yeah, back in the old days, man, yeah, you'd have a season that would be like 20, 23 shows or a whole bunch, throughout the whole year. And now these seasons, 6 shows. Some of them are 6, a dozen maybe. Sometimes they go a little longer, but most of the time, yeah, not very many. And if you watch the ones from England, they have a really short season. Some of them are only 4 or 6 for their whole season, so they don't do that many episodes. I think, yeah, and I watched the Cobra Kai. I was watching that. That's good. If you like Karate Kid, but I binge watched that one day, and it's like all the episodes are gone. You got to wait till next year. watching that. That's actually a really good one. If you liked Karate Kid and you want to watch the further adventures, all right. Gotta watch all those. What else? Yeah, so I watched all the Cobra Kai's one weekend. There was a couple other ones that I was kind of binge watching. I went back and watched a bunch of shows that I'd seen before. Kind of rewatch them. Watch all the Sopranos. I watch one with Silicon Valley. That one was funny. Went back and caught up with Better Call Saul because I know this new season's going to be starting. Kind of had to re-familiarize myself where they left off. There was a couple other Halt and Catch Fire. That one was cool. I watched that whole thing. That was a couple years ago. A&E. That was really cool. This is like the history of computers and the internet and all that. I guess I'm kind of like a nerd when it comes to that kind of stuff. I like all the tech development and stuff. That's kind of what I grew up with, online stuff in the Silicon Valley and all that. So it was really enjoyable about the advances of technology and when they came out with the PCs and the Mac and all the internet and stuff. And that's kind of what I kind of grew up with. So that kind of interesting. What do you want? Bye, Tazzy. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, there's always stuff to keep you busy, keep you occupied. There's a whole lot. Now there's just a whole lot of stuff out there between all the streaming services, the online services. What was it? Now they got all these plus packages, Disney, Paramount, Netflix, Hulu. They got a lot of free services you could do. If you have cable or whatever, HBO Plus, Showtime. A lot of different stuff. There's a whole lot of stuff to choose from. And they're always putting new ones out now. Peacock and what's the other one? Paramount. But then if you went and paid for every subscription, man, you'd be paying like $100 on top of whatever you're paying. Most of them are like $10 a month per service. Disney Plus, Paramount, HBO. So yeah, I guess you really gotta like whatever it is that you subscribe to. I don't know, some of them you could do free trials and Tazzy got fur everywhere. I'm telling you. He's getting the fur all over. So yeah. Always cool to keep up to date on the new releases, on the new series, on the new episodes. And you could watch regular TV. And like I said, I stopped watching the news and I stopped watching some of the other stuff. There's just too much out there. It's kind of depressing. I'd rather watch something else, comedy or something recorded. Right now, it's just too much negativity, too much craziness out there. I don't need to waste my time, worrying about all this stuff and hearing about all this crazy stuff out there. Every once in a while, I'll just watch an old show, watch an old comedy, kind of tune out all the stuff that's out there. Sometimes it could be a little bit much for everybody. With all the craziness that's going on in the world, you kind of want to escape to something else. Find a good movie, something you don't really have to think about, something that, occupies your time and you don't have to worry about it. Just sit back, watch a movie, laugh, kind of put your cares aside for a little while anyway. I know, and then when it's all done, you got to go back to reality. But for a little while, yeah, have a little bit of a laugh, have a little bit of fun. I remember I would used to watch Benny Hill all the time. And, sometimes you just feel like really crappy. You had a bad day or whatever. I'd just start watching Benny Hill and I'd start laughing. It was just comedy, pointless comedy. You have a good laugh, you have a good chuckle, and it makes you feel a little bit better, puts you in a better mood. Like I said, some people take things a little way too serious, and you know, got to be able to have a little bit of fun, relax, laugh, and enjoy life. That's what I say about it. Yeah, see, some people, yeah, Seinfeld. Um, I don't know, some people. Everybody has their likes and dislikes. Some people like the old classic movies, black and white movies. Some of it's like sports shows. Some of it's comedies, romance, whatever. Everybody's a little different on what kind of puts them in their happy place, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, Seinfeld. Obviously, that was cool. There's a other bunch of classic ones like that. Some of them I've been watching every once in a while. Raymond. Everybody loves Raymond. Still watch that. Laugh on that one. Raymond. Yeah, that's good. Sometimes I had a bunch of classic shows and they're still funny to this day. Family humor. But then there's a bunch of older ones now that probably wouldn't have been able to be on the air right now. I go back and watch All in the Family and the Jeffersons and uh, some of those other shows back then. I mean, they're funny, but not really PC right now. So yeah, see, Married with Children probably would not make it right now. King of Queens, yes, but yeah, Married with Children was very controversial for its time because he was kind of a pig. But it was funny for the time. But now probably wouldn't go over too well right now. People would get a little overly sensitive about the other stuff. But the thing is, it's already out there. I know they tried to ban it. They didn't want certain episodes showing. So, yeah. But, yeah, Married with Children is one of the classics. Loved Al. He cracked me up. Every once in a while, I catch one of those on some of the other stations. Or what's the other one I've been watching? Welcome Back, Cotter. Been on for a while. Had seen some of those. Yeah, some of the old '70s shows too. Comedies, old classic comedies, and then you have the old family shows. Like seeing was what was that one? Um, um, Hazel and uh, Father Knows Best. Almost the real squeaky clean, Leave It to Beaver type thing. I don't know. Watch see if she was in something. I was watching Airplane. She was in that. Hey, bro. Just hang loose, bro. She gonna slide you with that Metasci. Yo, my mom done dug her rap. Cut me some slack, Jack. I speak jive. That was one of the classic ones I remember. The jokes were a little bit, you know, over the top. The second one wasn't as good, but the first one's classic. I mean, Want every light poured onto that field. Dump truck. Kind of like Spaceballs. I want you to comb the sands. Are we taking things too literal? Find anything yet? Not a thing, sir. What about you? No, nothing yet. What about you two? Yo, we ain't found... Yeah. Yeah, it's classic. Those are the other ones, too, that wouldn't do real well right now. All the Mel Brooks, you know, Blazing Saddles, History of the World. Yeah, those were a little bit much back then. Robin Hood, Men in Tights, that's another one. Spaceballs, yeah, obviously. Still funny though. Total spoofs, you know. But yeah, I don't, you know, they're not doing too much of those anymore. I think he's done all the spoofs and stuff like that. But they are funny to watch every once in a while. Blazing Saddles, total classic, but you know, not so good for political things and all that. So they kind of keep away from those. And I hate when I was watching on one show when they were editing out like all the regular words. You know, they weren't all that bad, but they were editing them out. I guess they didn't want to. They didn't want to chance it. They wanted to clean it up for the network TV. And I know that one. The one that was stupid was one of the Cheech and Chong movies. Was was it Next Movie? I think it was. And they totally changed the premise. They changed the whole storyline, and they made, instead of marijuana, they made it diamonds in the bag, and it was like, what? I guess they didn't want to have it come across drugs for, you know, kids. They didn't want to have that connotation. So they said that he found a bag of diamonds in the field. He went to the diamond field and picked all the diamonds from the diamond field. And it was a bag full of diamonds, not marijuana. I'm like, what? You expect us to believe that diamonds grow in a field? No. Didn't make any sense. But I know they got to clean it up, you know, for the kids and stuff, and edit out the words. Yeah. It's not worth watching some of those cleaned up ones. Some of them, yeah, they cut all the good scenes out. Oh yeah, I watched Conan, the original Conan with Arnold Schwarzenegger. They cut all the scenes out. They cut all the blood and the gore. They cut from one scene to the other, and I was like, oh man, those are the best part, watching all the blood and the gore. Hey Jennifer. Yeah. And it was like, oh man, those are the best parts, you know, the cool parts, and then they like break away. They're even starting to do that with cartoons now. Watching Bugs Bunny and Roadrunner, and they had the one with Daffy Duck, and it was duck season, rabbit season, classic cartoon. And when they go to the part where Elmer Fudd shoots Daffy Duck, they cut away. So you didn't see him getting shot, you just heard it, and then you saw his face was all black and he had no bill. And you're like, okay, why they don't want to show the cartoon violence right now? I mean, you know, it's cartoon, but I guess some kids can't handle it. You know, they think it's real. It's a cartoon. It's a duck. Ducks don't talk. And you can't drive through a wall if you paint a tunnel on it. But, you know, maybe the kids are gonna try that, and then they paint a tunnel on the wall, and then they try to drive their bike through it or something. I don't know, but yeah, it's a little overboard, but yeah, they gotta. I remember they did that with the Beavis and Butthead, the one episode where he set his Barney doll on fire. They banned that, and because some kid burned his house down, emulating them. So I understand sometimes they go a little too far, and they gotta, take out the stuff that's sensitive to certain kids, and they gotta put warnings on there. And I love how they have to put warnings on the labels now for people because they can't think. Here's a perfect example. I found this out today. Where was it? Oh, yes. Here is a perfect example of the Pop-Tarts. Remove from bag before heating. They have to tell you to take it out of the bag before you heat it because apparently some people drop the whole bag into the toaster or the microwave. And they're the foil bags, so yeah. That I don't know. I know they've gotten pretty raunchy on South Park on some of those episodes. Especially with Cartman's, foul mouth. They actually banned some of the Family Guy ones. Yeah, they have to warn people. Remove from foil before heating in big old letters, because apparently people don't listen. They're gonna put the whole foil bag in the toaster and melt the bag in the toaster. I don't, But I've actually seen a lot of those on these instructions now too. Caution, may be hot. I don't know if that's on this one, but yeah, they've said, caution, contents may be hot. Let it cool. Some people just, they got to use common sense, and they really don't. And the worst part is when they do these things and then they end up suing the company for stuff. For not using their common sense, they end up suing the company, claiming they got hurt. I was talking about that the other day with somebody about the McDonald's, and then they sued over the hot coffee. You put the hot coffee in between their legs, and then they got burnt when the top came off. And come on, it not really their, well, they obviously they didn't put the lid on correctly, but come on, you're gonna put hot coffee in between your legs, and when the top pops off and you get burnt, that's your own fault. But they're gonna sue them saying it was too hot, they didn't put the lid on correctly, and I got injured. So obviously they were saying that they were serving it too hot, and I could understand that. Yes, maybe it was a little too hot, but common sense, you put it in the rack, you put it in the coffee holder, you hold it in your hand, you don't put it in between your legs while you're driving. But yes, common sense, they gotta be, sometimes they are idiots. Perfect example. I've seen a lot of people like that. They complain when they get hurt or whatever. It's like, oh well, what do you expect? Yeah, they actually have to put these instructions out there. They gotta put warnings on things now because people dumb. I've seen so many dumb people do dumb things. But, hey. But I do have to agree, some of those TV shows and stuff actually encourage people to be idiots. Jackass. Um, was it Practical Jokers? Some of those other ones. I mean, people punked. Was that punk? Yeah. They want people to play the jokes on them, and yeah, when it goes wrong, then they complain. You know, like I said, don't be an idiot. You know, use common sense. Don't do stupid stuff. But some people, was it the one? You can't fix stupid. They're gonna be stupid. You can't help them. They're just gonna be. They're gonna be lame. So yeah. Anyways. So. What else? Waiting to see if anything as good is gonna be on tomorrow. And let's see what else. Friday. I will be back on Friday, so I'm trying to figure out anything good to do between now and then. But I think it's tomorrow, Thursday. Yeah. Oh, maybe it's Saturday. Yeah, I think it's Saturday. I got a double episode coming up on Saturday, I believe. So yeah, trying to get some of these videos cleared up. So yeah, tomorrow you will see. It's already Thursday, so yeah, Friday you'll see a new what's new video is on Friday. Saturday, I believe I have a double episode, and then Sunday I've got another one, and then I gotta work on the ones for the coming up week. So I will work on those, and then yeah, do some of these other reviews and stuff like that. So stay tuned for those. Like I said, I got a bunch of new things. Eventually, like I said, there's a lot of stuff that's been coming out, and that's all that's been coming out. I just haven't got a chance to get to them. There's Taco Bell, there's Jack in the Box, Wendy's, there's a couple other ones. I already have some that I did reviews for already, so I will eventually probably get to the Wendy's and get to some of these other ones, but I just haven't had a chance lately. But I will eventually get to it, and I don't know, I'll probably do the hot honey chicken. Yeah, I still got to do the Carl's Jr.'s one. They've got, there's a whole lot of stuff right now. Little Caesars has got stuff. Yeah. And I'd already done a bunch of stuff that the last couple weeks that I just hadn't got to yet. Yeah, not many people have them, but Jack in the Box got the new menu items. Little Caesars got a dessert. Yeah, there's a whole lot of stuff, and like I said, I've still got a bunch that I did weeks ago, and I gotta put them out eventually. Probably by the time I put them out, they won't be out anymore. So I don't know. Try to keep up with the newest stuff and put them out, you know, pretty much when they come out. But I have a feeling that the Wendy's one's gonna be kind of like I did the one from Carl's Jr.'s, the hot honey chicken. No, Wendy's put out one a while back that was actually pretty good. It was the maple bacon chicken. That was actually pretty good. I guess it's going to be kind of similar to that one. It was a chicken patty, and then it had bacon and maple sugar sauce, I guess. That was actually not bad. But that was on a different kind of roll. I think it was like a ciabatta roll or something. Was out like a year or two ago, I think. That was actually not bad. Yeah, go back and the playlist. I know I've got it out there. It was Wendy's. I believe it was maple bacon chicken, if I remember right. Yeah, they put a lot of different sandwiches out lately. Some of them are good, some of them are okay. That was like, yeah, a while ago, but and then they did the yeah, I remember the KFC donut, the donut chicken sandwich. That was different. And I made the Nashville hot glazed donut sandwich. That was weird because you got this sandwich and then you got the two donuts and you got a glaze on there, so it's like sticky sweet, and then they have the chicken patty, but I put the Nashville hot sauce on the chicken patty, and then you had the glazed donut. Very messy to eat. And then the chicken and waffles. Uh, so that was kind of along the same line. Chicken and waffle, it had syrup. Waffles, it had the chicken patty. Kind of along the same lines of that one. But the one from Carl's Jr.'s was kind of tough. Hopefully, if the Wendy's does their chicken right, usually their patties are pretty good. I like their patties a little bit better than some of the other ones, Popeyes and Carl's Jr. is sometimes a little dry on their chicken patties. Burger King definitely way too dry on there. They overcook them too. Not too much new with Burger King right now. I know they were doing some testing, but I haven't really seen anything new coming out from Burger King lately. Uh, yeah, Taco Bell and McDonald's is kind of at a standstill right now. They're not really doing anything. I was very disappointed in their whole hack menu. That's just a lazy way of getting you to buy all the items together. I mean, that was dumb because what they could have done was they could have given you a break when you bundled them all together like that. But instead they just said, "Hey, buy all these items together, build it yourself, and pay full price." And it's like, okay, so if you would have normally ordered a Big Mac, a fillet of fish, and a chicken, we'll charge you what you're paying and just tell you, "Hey, put them all together." So I mean, if they would have said, "Okay, well, if you bundle them all together, we'll give you $2 off, or we'll throw in a fries and a drink." I know they did it on one, but yeah, that was. I don't know how they got that past the marketing people. It's like, we got a good idea. What we'll do is we'll tell them to do the secret menu item that we've had out for all this time that people would normally order, and we'll let them use it. Yeah. And we'll put it up on there as an option. Really? Okay. And people will come and they'll buy them in droves because they want to put them all together. Yeah, that wasn't the brightest idea, but very lazy, kind of like Taco Bell. It's like, okay, we're gonna have a new menu item. We're just gonna rename it, put different items, different sauce, and call it the crispy chicken cantina taco, or we're gonna call it the something else. And it's not anything different. Maybe they just put a um, avocado instead of spicy ranch, something like that, and we'll call it new. Or, yeah, they really need to up their game, and they just need to go in a whole new direction, come out with a whole completely new different menu. I like the wing idea, but that kind of was just a one shot deal. It didn't last very long. It would have been cool if they would have kept them, you know, gone with the chicken, gone with the whole wing thing, but And missed opportunity there. What else was? And Popeyes lately has not been doing it for me. They usually have issues there. Service is very bad, and they're having a thing with their menu. When I go to use the app, the prices are not charging right. Because I went there the one day and I was trying to use the app to get the special price on something. I put them all in the cart and it charged me more than the app was saying, and I couldn't get it to work because it was something about there was a one coupon for like $4 for some chicken, and then I think I got like a chicken sandwich and a $4 chicken, and it was supposed to be like $7, and then when it when I went to check out, it was like 12.50, and I'm like, wait a minute, that's not right. Obviously, it didn't apply the discount correctly, and I was like, you know what, just forget it. I'll just skip the order. I also found out that when you use the app at McDonald's, different branches have different prices. I guess it has to do with whether they're franchised or independent store, but yeah, it was crazy. I went to the one place and it was like uh, five 5.29, and then I was gonna go to this other place and it was like six something, and it was crazy. Especially, and then these menu hacks were like crazy expensive. $13 for the whole menu hack versus use the app and you buy one get one free or whatever. So yeah, they're not doing too good with their menu hack right now. Better off using the app, getting your own stuff, cash in your points, get free stuff. But do what you can. Save your coupons in the mail. Apps. Some of them, what is it? Fridays, free fried Fridays. I think Burger King has the Whopper Wednesdays and a bunch of other Taco Tuesdays, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, try to save the money where you can. Coupons, apps. A lot of times, some of those back of your receipt. If you get a receipt and on the back you fill out a survey, they'll give you like a buy one get one free. A lot of ways to cut the prices on the menu, and right now you really need it because everything is so expensive. Inflation's gone way up, and prices are at an all-time high, and not just here, everywhere. So save as much money as you can while you can, because I have a feeling they're just going to keep going up and up and up. Pretty soon you're going to be paying 10, 12, $15 for a combo meal. They already did that. What was it, $9.99 for something? McDonald's, I think it was a oh yeah, I was looking up on DoorDash. Oh my god. Or no, it was Grubhub. I was looking on Grubhub about getting things delivered. It was cool because they had a lot of places like around here, and they were services of different restaurants, but only available through Grubhub. One was like pizza, and one was like wings, and they were all these. It was like Applebee's or some of these other restaurants, but they had an exclusive Grubhub delivery menu, I guess. I was looking at all those, and I was looking at to get McDonald's delivered by Grubhub. It's more expensive. Oh yeah, that's what I've been seeing that yeah, it's gonna be 2222 I remember that was back in the. I remember that long time ago. One of my friends, they got married on 2202. So that was about 20 years ago. was like a big thing. 020202. So 222. Yeah, that's kind of fun playing with all the dates and stuff like that. Certain days. 10/10. My sister got married on 10/10/10, so yeah, that would be cool. 222. And it is a Tuesday. So yes, ultimate Taco Tuesday, 2/2/22. There you go. And actually yesterday was National Pizza Day. So guess they had a lot of deals out there. I didn't do any of them, but I guess I could have. I don't know if they had any deals on them, if they had anything that was like, 10% off, or buy one, get one free. A lot of times I'll do like buy a large one, get a small one for free. 20% off your order, 10% off your order, special deals. Well, I don't know that I'm going to be around for that one, but you never know. Got another 11 years, I guess. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens in 10 years from now. Can't really think that far ahead, the state of things are right now, who knows? But yes, I could see that. 3/3/33. Well, then 4/4/44. Be around for that one. That would be interesting. Oh, if you could, do your time machine, go forward in time, check them all out, I guess. Who knows? We'll see. Yeah, but those are always kind of fun. And the whole leap year thing. I don't know if they keep talking about stopping doing the leap year thing. They're already talking about getting rid of daylight savings time. Well, hey, you know what? They were supposed to, it was supposed to be, what was it? 2012 was supposed to be the end, I believe, or was it 2020? I don't know. They had a thing a while back that they were saying that the calendar ended, and then that one guy was predicting that it was going to be the end of the world, and we all waited and nothing happened. I can't remember what year it was, but yeah, they were saying the world was going to end because the calendars ended, and that was it. And yeah, we're all saying that's going to be the end. They also said back in, what was it, 1999, that we're going to have the millennium bug and all the world was going to come to an end. Yeah, 2012. Yeah, I was just watching that movie about how the whole world was going to flood, and everybody was have to. Yeah, the Y2K. Yes, everything was going to end. They were going to have the banks were going to break down. We were going to lose all the power. Computers were all going to go crazy. They made a lot of money doing the bug fix for that one. And I remember I was working graveyard at this one company, and I had to work New Year's 1999. I had to work New Year's, and we were in the computer room. We were all prepared for the power to go out and everything would like blow up and all that. We were waiting, and 11 o'clock, we're waiting, and then all of a sudden it's midnight, and then nothing. And then the people were calling in and saying, "Are you guys still there? Everything's okay?" I was like, "Yep, nothing happened. We didn't lose power. We didn't blow up. No nuclear bomb went off, nothing. Same old thing. It just went from 11:59 to 12 o'clock. No big deal, but everybody was all prepared for the disaster and all that, and nothing happened. All those people got rich making everything Y2K compliant, and but yeah, they're always predicting, certain days. Gonna be the end of days. Yeah, that movie. It's the end of days. That's right. I'm here to tell you that it's the end of the days. We won't be back. Get to the chopper. Get to the chopper. Remember when I told you I'd kill you last? I lied. But yeah, there's been a lot of that stuff. Get to the chopper. That's right. I'm here to let you know. Listen to me now and believe me later. Because I'll tell you. We're here to pump you up. You need to get to the chopper. You need to call General Cabby. Tell him that Commando is waiting. I'm going to ask you some questions. And I want to let you know. I want you to answer me. Who is your daddy and what does he do? No, it's not a tumor. It's definitely not a tumor. It's nothing like a tumor. It's Hans and Franz, that's right. Arnold Schwarzenegger's cousin. We could very easily claw up there, pull a nose hair from your nose and wrap it around your head like a little baby bonnet and then flick our little fingers back and land in your own baby poop. Listen to me now and believe me later and record it on your VCR and play it back later. I still laugh at that one. Yeah, they used to crack me up. Hans and Franz and the whole. Yeah, if you watch some of the older ones with him, older movies, stuff with him, he was in them. Yeah, the comedy ones were the funny ones. Used to be funny, then what about after the 90s? Yeah, just kind of went downhill. The newer, I tried to watch the new ones. They're just not funny anymore. The 70s, the 80s, and the beginning of the 90s were good. After that, it went downhill. Eddie Murphy, Billy Crystal, all those guys. The original ones from the 70s were good. Will Ferrell and all those guys were good. But then, yeah, they started getting into these other ones. They're just not funny. I watch them every once in a while. Maybe the first sketch or sketch and a half is kind of funny, but after that, it's not good anymore. Oh, yes, isn't that special? Used to love that one. Church Lady. What was it? Celebrity Jeopardy was funny. Mr. Robinson's Neighborhood, Gumby. Yeah, old classics, and then all the original ones, Samurai Delicatessen, Samurai Taylor, uh, Blues Brothers, all the old classic ones. Those were great. The new ones, it's just, I tried to watch them. I watched maybe like the first skit or two, and then after that, I tune it out. I just don't bother watching it. It's like it's not funny anymore. Really hasn't been any skits that have been very funny. Many years too, so they might eventually not put it on anymore. It's not funny. I don't know. Maybe it's just the the people that they got on the show right now, the writers, I'm not sure, but yeah, back when it was funny, they had the jokes, they had the skits. I remember watching all those ones and laughing, Church Lady, Hans and Franz. What was that guy? Ed Grimley. Very happy to see you, Pat Sajak, I must say. Buckwheat has been shot. They overdid that one. Mr. Robinson's Neighborhood, Velvet Jones, James Brown's Celebrity Hot Tub. Some of those old ones were great. Yeah. Then they had the other one on for a while. Fridays was kind of funny. SCTV, the older ones, anyways. The old classics now, they're not funny much anymore. I don't know. It's got to be the writers, I think. They're just not coming up with the jokes. They're not funny. There for a while, they were kind of funny, but oh yeah, what was that other one? Deep Thoughts. Yeah. Yeah. Mostly the time, I don't even watch it anymore. And then the musical guests suck, anyways. And then the news. The news used to be good, but now it's like kind of lame. They had um, Chevy Chase and Jane Curtin. Jane, you ignorant slut. They don't do that anymore. Yeah, Deep Thoughts. Yeah, they don't. Most of the stuff, I'm not impressed. Some of the comedy shows anymore, they're not half as good. Like the old classics, the new ones, they're not funny to me. Some of them, very few of them are like any they're not even interesting. A lot of them don't even stick around very long. They're really lame. They're really dumb. I tried watching some of these new ones, and it's like they're unwatchable for me. Like the old classics, like we're talking about Seinfeld, Raymond, uh, some of the old comedies back in the day. But the new ones, they don't have what the old ones did. Maybe it's because I'm not a young kid. I don't know the new hip stuff. The new people that they've got, the musical groups. I don't know who they are. I've never heard of them. It just sounds like a lot of noise to me. Maybe it's because I'm old. It's not music. It's just noise, and I don't understand the lyrics. I don't know what they're saying half the time. Yeah, I've seen that. Colon Blow. What was that other one? The one was, it was a cereal. It was rocks. They were like granite rocks. I forget what it was called, but they were trying to eat the rocks, and then yeah, Colon Blow, and what was it one? Totino's Pizza. Everything's baked in the crust. There's a remote control baked in the crust. A 2-liter bottle baked in the crust. Yeah, I remember that. Some of them were like really, really outrageous commercials. I remember that. I watched one. It was like the worst commercial parodies. Yeah, but see, that's what's gonna be interesting. I don't usually watch the game. I watch the commercials, so I know that's gonna be coming up. Super Bowl commercials are gonna be coming up. I don't really care about the game or who wins or what the score is. I I like watching the commercials, but lately the Super Bowl commercials haven't been very funny or haven't been very good. I know last year half of the people didn't advertise because they didn't want to spend the money because they figured no one's going to watch it anyway. They didn't want to spend, $10 million for a 30-second commercial that no one's going to watch. Because I know Coke and Pepsi didn't do anything. Yep, 2-liter bottle baked in the crust. Remote control baked in the crust. What else? You got a Sony PlayStation baked in the crust. Just take it all out. Babysitter baked in the crust. More outrageous that you want. Everything's baked in the crust. It was funny. They had a lot of those good ones. Some of them went a little over the top. Sometimes they went a little too far. It's like, wait a minute. Slow your roll. Yeah, you gotta get away from all the political stuff. They were a little bit too offensive, and some of them, I think they only put them on like one time and said, okay, maybe that was taken a little too far. Yep. Everything was baked in the crust. I don't know how much they had in there. There was a whole lot of different things baked in the crust, and then, what was... I remember the one was Big Red, the Viking guy. He had squirted blood all over the whole house. Tore it all up. It was a disaster. What was that one? Swill. It was like Perrier water from like Lake Michigan. It was like this goo, and it had like nasty stuff in it. Cigarette butts and all this all crazy stuff. And it was like, ugh, looked like slime. But it was bottled water from Lake Michigan. No one wanted to drink that. It's supposed to be like Perrier, but bottled right from Lake Michigan. Complete with syringes and cigarette butts and whatever else was in there. Yeah, pretty bad, some of them. Yeah, trying to remember some of the ones that they had. They've had a lot of parody commercials in the past. Some of them were good, some of them were not so good. I'm trying to remember. Still remember the best one that Saturday Night Live had was probably, I think it was like 80. I want to say like 82. It was the one when Mr. T and Hulk Hogan were hosting the show, and they opened up with Billy Crystal doing the parody of We Are the World. He was Prince. That's classic. If you could find that clip, you got to watch it. I laughed on that one because he was singing, and all the stars were coming up and trying to sing with him, and Hulk Hogan and Mr. T were all beating him up because they were still in the spotlight. Because when they did the We Are the World, Prince was supposed to be there, but he had a problem with his bodyguard, and he got thrown in jail, so he wasn't able to go to the recording session. They snubbed him. So he had to bail his bodyguard out of jail, and he couldn't do the recording of We Are the World. And yeah, they had what was it? Paul Simon and Cyndi Lauper and all. They were trying to sing. Willie Nelson and Mr. T and Hulk Hogan were beating him up so he wouldn't get upstaged. Yeah. He did a good Prince too. He had the whole outfit. That was great. And then he did the Fernando's Hideaway. He was talking about who is this Rodney Pee Pipey Poopy? Yeah, that's the symbol. It's like unpronounceable. They used to call him Taff Cap. I remember that was it. Yeah, Taff Cap, the artist formerly known as Prince. You couldn't figure it out. It's like, okay, Taff Cap. Remember they asked him about that one time. They said, okay, what is your name? He says, well, that's a symbol. He says, well, what do we call you? When you answer the phone, what do you say? Hello, this is, whatever. I think at one point they were calling him the artist. Never really got that whole thing, Now somebody's done it again. Somebody changed his name. Yee. Just call me Yee. Legally changed it to Yee. Yeah. Not Kanye anymore, I'm Yee. Oh man. I was just looking up too. I couldn't I missed some of them. What his kids' names are stupid. Really? Yeah. Flower. Yeah, I was looking them up. I knew that some of them, I knew the one was North. And then I found out the other names of the other three kids. North, Chicago. What was the other one? Psalm, and there was another one. I can't remember what it was. It's stupid. Northwest, Chicago West, Psalms West, and there was another one. I can't remember what the other one was, but yeah, they're stupid names. It's like, okay, name your kid that. I would probably have to change my name if I was called North. And Chicago, come on. Named after a city? Hey man, I'm Chicago. Chicago West. Sounds like a detective or something. I don't know. Yeah. Oh well. Some people, they don't have the brights. They don't, But yeah, changing the name, going by a name, naming their kids different things. Yeah. I don't know. Not the brightest ones in the world, but it is what it is, Some people do different things. And Houston, Houston, we have a problem. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, definitely wouldn't call my kids something like that, They have one, Apple. I've seen someone did name their kid Flower. Apple. Yeah, a bunch of these stars call them weird names. So, hang on a second, guys. I'll be right back. I gotta step away for 2 minutes. I'll be right back. I'm back. Hey, Latina, how's it going? On Anchorage? Yeah, these are actually how they came out. They're buffalo coated chicken, what do they call them? Chicken bites, Mighty Bites. Not bad. Yeah, what they are, I got these a while ago. They're wild buffalo. You cook up the nuggets and they got like a coating. You shake it on it, you toss it. It's like a seasoning packet. And then you put it on and you coat the whole thing. Yeah, this is my my other hat. Feel like it should be down in the Bahamas. Chicken. It's like a chicken nugget. Still got a couple. Yeah, it's chicken nugget. See, just coated chicken. It's breaded and then you toss the seasoning on it. Not bad. A little spicy. I got these a while ago. I don't know if they're still available, but Foster Farms Mighty Bites. Yeah, I like to get the ones that are like low salt or no salt. A lot of those, I was drinking less, but it's gone. This is weird. It's called Trippy Hippie. This would be for you. This is a pina colada. Trippy Hippie drink. It's got all the weird. You can see the Trippy Hippie. The can's cool. It's got all the crazy stuff on it. Trippy Hippie. Hey, man. I got this other one I got to do. I'll get to this one another day. Another one called Electric Tie-Dye. Same kind of thing. Got this one at GNC. Alani Nu energy drink. You can get, they have that particular brand at like Target and Walmart. I don't know if they have those flavors. They're kind of new, they're kind of exclusive, so maybe it's only at a GNC store or online. They had some other ones I've seen, the Alani Nu at the, what was it? I think it was $1.99 for this can. It's only, what is it? Only like 12 ounces. Yeah, only a 12-ounce can, but still pretty good. So, yeah, if anything, maybe I'll save the can. It's cool. Yeah, so that's what I had today. A little bit of spicy nuggets and drinks, but I've just been kind of trying to stay inside, trying to stay out of the craziness right now. Yeah, they got a lot of different energy drinks out there. I mean, there's everybody's got an energy drink now. The regular ones, the Bang, the Rockstar, Monster, just everything now. So, you know, I know not everybody's into the energy drink thing. Got different soda flavors, you know, all these different things on there. Whatever you know you guys go for. Some people just like plain water, and I could understand that. But yeah. So whatever it is that like you enjoy, I guess. Some people like something. Some people like, a little bit of a something with a kick, alcoholic. Yeah, coffee or energy drink or soda, something to get the caffeine in though. Some people don't like it. Natural, natural energy. So help keep you going, especially at nighttime. Yeah, baby, go for it. Yeah, I guess you could get into that, but never really my thing. But some people, it's okay. Whatever you want to do in your own house, that's cool. Just don't tell the cops. I don't know if it's legal there or not. Some places are, some places aren't. Some people you can grow it. Cool. Go for it. Go for it, man. Do what you want to do. You do you. Nice. Yeah, I like banana bread, but without without the additives. Just plain banana bread's good. Yeah, okay, well. Yeah, some places are a little bit behind the times. Some people are, no big deal. But yeah, you know what? One of these days I need to do that recipe for banana. I have a recipe for banana bread. A little involved, but yeah, it's actually really good. No, it doesn't have that, but the whole different way of doing banana bread. I got it from America's Test Kitchen. A little more involved than you would think, but it actually turns out really good. Uh, Basically, you have to take your bananas and then um, you put them in a bowl and you cover them with plastic wrap and you put them in the microwave and you steam them for like it's like about 2 minutes. You steam them and you get the juice out of the bananas and then you strain them so all the juice comes out and then you boil that down and then you mash the bananas that are left over and then you add that concentrated syrup into the batter so it makes it more like concentrated banana flavor, and then you put sliced bananas on top and then sugar on top, and it's supposed to make it a little more sweeter, a lot moist, the whole thing. You gotta like basically sweat the syrup out of the bananas, and you have to use the bananas that are almost rotten. That way they're the sweetest. Use the bananas that are like totally black, ready to be thrown out. Yeah, I'll have to do it. I'll have to make the one, but it's a lot of work because you got to do all the stuff. You got to sweat the bananas, then you got to boil the syrup, then you got to make the batter, then you got to add the flour and the sugar, and then you got to mix it up, and then you got to cut the bananas on top, then you got to bake it. It's an involved process. If you want, you could look on what is it? America's Test Kitchen banana bread recipe. You could probably see it out there. Yeah, very involved. It's tough to make really good banana bread. You got to make it where it's very moist. A lot of times when you make the banana bread, it comes out very dry, and that's what you got to make it. Make it moist. You got to make it flavorful. Sometimes there's not enough bananas in it. I remember there used to be, I don't know if it was Marie Callender's or one of these ones that was like yeah, it came in a bag and it was just all you needed to do was like add water to it, and then or maybe you had to do oil and egg. I don't remember. But I used to take that bag, and then I would take, instead of putting all water or liquid in there, I'd take like a banana and I would like just puree it and use that in place of part of the water. And it made it a little more moist, a little more flavorful. So yeah, just basically puree a banana in part of, and don't use as much water. So it worked out pretty good. Yeah, probably. Well, you know what? Kids nowadays, what they were doing, the Tide Pods and the all the other the stupid stuff. I heard the one that was the condom challenge where they inhaled the yeah, they inhaled the condom and then they pull it out through their nose or something. It was stupid. You know, these people, they're dumb. Common sense. You got to use common sense, people. Like I said, if someone so told you to jump off a bridge, would you do it? They probably would, because they're dumb. But even I know not to do that. Yeah, people are just, you got to think it through. I was just talking about that the other day about, you know, cartoons. I know you can't go through a wall if you paint a tunnel on it. It's not going to work. It's not physically possible, but kids see it in the cartoon and then they go, hey, you know, I'm going to paint a tunnel on the side of a wall and I'm going to drive my bike through it because it worked for the Roadrunner. You know, it's cartoon, people. Come on, you know. And then some of these people that just blindly follow everybody, you know, so-and-so said to do this, I'm going to do it. Well, have a little bit of thought for yourself, you know. Use common sense. But unfortunately, you know, some people, they're not doing that. And it is kind of sad right now that people don't, you know, they're not using their brains. But, you know, what are you going to do? I've seen a lot of kids do really dumb stuff nowadays, and I don't know. I don't know if it's the parents' faults or the kids' faults or television faults or society faults, or I'm not really sure. But, you know, back in my day, we didn't do that stuff. We had brains, we thought, you know. Yeah. Fluffy whip. What? Fluffy whip? Yeah. Go to the store and get the fluffy whip. You mean whippets? No, fluffy whip. You get the nozzle and you inhale it before the whipped cream comes out. Yeah, well. Well, back in my day, that's what we do. You'd eat the whipped cream right out of the can, or you do the cheese whiz. Squirt it into your mouth, no cracker, nothing. Cheese whiz and whipped cream, straight out of the can. Or if you wanted the ultimate brain freeze, you'd go to 7-Eleven and you'd drink the Slurpee right out of the faucet. Brain freeze your head. Yeah, you know what? Cheese Whiz. You know how expensive that is now for a can of Cheese Whiz? If you get the generic one, it's not so bad, but it's like about $4 for a little can of Cheese Whiz, and there's not much in there. I did like the bacon flavored cheddar one, but they're so expensive right now. Yeah, a can of Cheese Whiz is like $6, probably more now. Everything's gone up. They actually have jars of them, but they're not the same. Not as much fun as eating it from the can. Putting it on crackers. Yeah, or Velveeta, you know, the ultimate Velveeter. Make yourself a Velveeter sandwich. Oh yeah, I remember that. It was like in a little like a toothpaste tube kind of thing. I don't think that lasted too long, but I sort of remember that. And then he had like what is it, Go-Gurt in the tubes. Yeah, reminds you of the Play-Doh Fun Factory. Squirted the Play-Doh through the little machine. Then you cut it off with a knife. Yeah, that was fun. Play with those. Or it was a barbershop, the Play-Doh barbershop, where the little things came up with the hair. Oh yeah, they still have those fruit roll-ups. I like the ones that they're not fruit roll-ups, but they're the generic ones. Yikes. Or fruit by the foot, that's the other one. But I like, yeah, what is it? Orchard Farms. It's all the different little rolled up fruit roll-ups, and they're all the different peach, watermelon, apple. They're like usually like 50 cents a piece. Can't remember. Every once in a while I get those. Or the other one, fruit leather. That's a little tough though. Or what's the other ones? The fruit snacks. Like little chewables. Yeah, I actually did a review on the Dunkaroos, both flavors. The chocolate and then the regular one with sprinkles. They're not the same. They're very small. They're not, yeah. They actually have, I think I saw they have a Dunkaroo cereal too. Yeah. A lot of that stuff that they bring back, not quite the same. Some of them though are okay. Like I got these the other day. They were just like I remembered them. I did a review of these the other day. The Cream Savers, strawberry and cream. Those are good, just like I remember them. Really good. Yeah, but when they bring some of these things back, not quite the same. Yeah, the Dunkaroos, nah. And then they had a couple things that they've brought back. Yeah, they did for a minute. Burger King had it. They need to bring some of the other ones back. Slice. What was the other? Surge Slice. There was a couple other kind of drinks that were popular for a while. No, Twinkies, when Hostess went under, it's not the same formula. It's not as good. They're not as big. Yeah, all the stuff it's not the same. The ding dongs, the ho hos, not quite the way I remember. And especially the fruit pies, they're not as good. And then they're not even chocolate owls. They're fudge Twinkies. Yeah, they kind of disappointed when they brought them back. Not the same formula. Oh yeah, Fruitopia went away. What was the other ones? I just put up a picture the other day. Was the ones with the Snapple Elements. I found a picture of the Snapple Elements. Those used to be really good. The rain and the fire, the sun, and earth. That's what I found out. That's what all the flavors were. Rain was agave cactus. Fire was dragon fruit. Sun, I think, was like orange citrus, and then earth was like I think it was like some kind of berry or cranberry or something like that. But I used to get those all the time. They had cool bottles. But yeah, all the old drinks that you used to have, they've discontinued a lot of them. Some of the strange flavors. I still have a 6 packs of Pepsi Blue. Oh yeah, I remember. They still have bagel dogs. They used to have one called Dr. Stein's bagel dog. Get them occasionally. Kind of tough though. What's that when they have a big? They're not bagel bites, but they're the little pretzel wrap dogs, little mini ones too. Maybe you can make those for the game Pigs in a Blanket. I don't know what you guys are gonna do for your Super Bowl. I guess you're just having wings or pizza or whatever. Yes, I used to go all out, make a bunch of different dishes, but I don't think I'm gonna do anything big this year. I think I'm just gonna just have regular stuff. Some people do chili and wings and pizza and chips and dips and have the Super Bowl party. I don't think I'm gonna go that extravagant this year. I'm just gonna have just nothing spectacular. Do it like a whole finger food thing, and I'm just not up to it this year, I guess. And I don't really care about the game, and I don't really get into all that stuff. I know a lot of people do all the cooking and have their friends over. You know what? I don't think that they have that here, believe it or not. For some reason, it's more here. I know it was like 2 for $7. I don't know why things cost more here. Yeah. But it is what it is. I know. Just everything's more expensive here. And yeah, I'm just probably gonna do something else. I don't even know if I'm gonna watch. I don't even know if I'm gonna watch it this year. It's kind of like every year I say that and then I end up watching it. But the halftime show is gonna be very boring. I mean, not into the whole Snoop Dogg thing, but some people are. Sometimes they're coming up with these these halftime shows, and oh my God, I can't believe that what they do. That one year, man, I still can't get over that one year was one of the stupidest shows I ever saw. Yeah, that's mostly what I watch it for is the commercials. I don't really care about the game. I don't get into it. I don't care who plays. I don't care about the statistics. I don't care about the coaches win-loss record. Yeah, it's and most of the time, yeah, the halftime show is just like really bad. The commercials are the best part. But the thing is they'll show the commercials before, like the night before, or they'll put them out like out on the internet. Here's all the Super Bowl commercials. So You can watch them without watching the game. Some of them are good. Some of them are stupid. Some of them, like you sit there and scratch your head and go, what are they trying to do? I didn't understand the commercial. So yeah, I'll probably find something else to do. Watch something else. Play a game. I don't know. It goes on. It takes a long time too for that game, you know. Especially when it's the halftime show. It ends up, 4 or 5 hours to watch the whole thing. You can figure out, who's gonna win or whatever. But we'll see. We'll see how the weekend goes. We'll see how everything plays out. So, other than that, yeah, I don't have anything. I don't have any real big plans for the weekend. And right now, I'm kind of like, I'm running out of ideas for dinners and stuff like that. I don't know. Maybe I'm having like creativity block on some of these things, and just gotta figure some stuff out. I know everybody wants me to do the what's for dinner videos and all these other videos, and I don't know. I'm just kind of hitting a wall for a little bit. So I've already done a lot of reviews. I'm just getting a lot of stuff out of the way. Haven't got any really new stuff lately, so if you see a lot of my videos, they're like older ones or things that have been out for a while. Yeah, just I gotta clear out a lot of stuff I've already done, or the things I've already got laying around the house, just to get them out before I stock up on anything new. So I'll get back on track eventually. But for now, yes, I'm just gonna take it easy, stay home, stay out of the problems, stay out of the trouble. It's been a little not real chilly, but it's starting to warm up a little bit, so that's good. Hopefully, we'll get back into the warmer weather soon. I know some people are still very cold wherever they're at. Negatives, snow. I don't envy them. So, anyway, let's see. That's about it for tonight, I guess, guys. I think I'm starting to get ready to turn in tonight. It's been wow, almost 3 hours now. So think about wrapping it up. I think he's got issues tonight. So anyways, yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap it up tonight. It's been a long night. Been on almost 3 hours, and trying to get a little sleep tonight. So appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight. Apparently, I guess the alert didn't go out tonight, or some people didn't get the alert. So that's probably why there's not very many people here. But thanks for tuning in. Nice. Sounds good. Yeah, I have to look through my recipe books too for some things to do. So anyways, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to get some sleep. So appreciate you guys hanging out tonight. I will see you on Friday. So everybody have a good day, and hopefully you have a good weekend. So I'll see you Friday, everyone. Have a good night, and stay inside, stay safe. So see you all soon, and thanks for hanging out tonight. All right, good night, guys.